Welcome back to Badass Body Shop. In a previous episode, we showed you this 2006 Mustang GT, and she's coming along very nicely. We have some drama with the Solstice, we get a closer look at Safari, more Defenders in the shop, and we have a new member of the team. So let's get to it on Badass Body Shop. Ready to make fun of my work shorts? 3, 2, 1, go. Alright guys, we're back with our 2006 Mustang. It's been a few days now, and as you can see, we made quite a bit of progress. The exterior panels that needed to be removed were removed, and they were striped, along with the car itself were striped. Now that fender up front, taken care of, you can't even tell that there was a dent in it. Now Dan, Stuckey, and John really did a good job laying down these stripes and the paintwork. We did run into that trouble with the trunk, but that was taken care of with Stuckey's excellent bodywork and John's master paintwork. You can't even tell there were holes in there before, and the new spoiler's gonna fit on just nice. It's not all fun and games though. Let's take a look at this 2009 Pontiac Solstice.
Hello, we're filming video right now. I'll do it, all right. We're gonna be talking about this 2009
Take two.
We're going to be talking about this 2009 Pontiac Solstice. Actually a very highly collectible car. We all know Pontiac's out of business. And this was kind of Pontiac's last attempt at a little rocket ship. Real interesting car. It's mostly made out of Enduroflex plastic. This car came in because he had a little incident with a construction barrel and a wrench. Came under here, tore the bottom of the bumper off, misaligned this fender, which we've already been able to realign. Came back here, wrench stuck in the tire, spun around, tore up the quarter panel. The quarter panel has already been repaired and prepped. Right now it's sitting in primer and guide coat for its final sand before it's painted. What we'll do is we'll paint this entire quarter panel, bring it in here. We are not going to actually put color in here because it'll blend over. That way it all matches perfectly. So we expect to have this vehicle returned back to its owner in just a couple of days. The whole car will be detailed and cleaned up and given back to him. So it's just another one of our little cool day-to-day things here at Winter Park Paint Collision.
Here we have the front end of the damage. This one we actually took off, as you can see. The reason why we do this is because when you get down in here, you can't sand it as good when it's on the vehicle. Same way with around here. We have the bezels. You can't get in here as good if the bezels are still in. And then you'd have to mask them up. And usually you get some cracking or peeling that happens around them areas. We go ahead and we remove the bezels, so that way we can sand underneath and we can get some heavy paint down in there, so that way it won't do that in the long run.
While John works on that, let's get back to Dan with our Matrix moment about the correct way to paint damaged areas on a car and how to tell if it was done wrong.
One of the things that we do here at Winter Park Paint Collision is this is the only area actually on the car that will be painted. The entire car will be wrapped in plastic, and we will only carve out the area that we're painting. That eliminates any overspray on any of the rest of the car. One of the worst things you do is you get your car back from the body shop and the other side that wasn't worked on is covered with overspray. By the bumpers being painted off the car, it also eliminates any overspray in the vehicle. It's actually the proper way to do something. A lot of places won't do that. They'll just run a piece of tape across there and shoot it, which is really easy to identify. If you want to walk up to a car and you think it may have been painted, just come to an edge like that and rub with your finger. If you feel a sharp line, that's a tape line. That's where it was taped off and painted. Sometimes you get back and you see a car that one panel doesn't even match the car. That's not good. We don't do that. inferior work is not acceptable here.
While John was working, he discovered something we missed.
Because we're missing other stuff too. The lower piece, the lower balance panel.
Front, rear.
The front. And I have a feeling what you did was you ordered all the stuff that I wrote on the bottom of the estimate and not the stuff that I X'd at the top.
Yeah.
Apparently we missed some parts on the order. That was the easy thing. What happened after was worse. Take a look at these wheel wells. They were damaged from an accident, so we ordered new ones. The new ones came from our distributor with some blemishes on them, and our customer wasn't pleased. Eventually we got better ones and everything sorted itself out. But this is a discontinued car. It hasn't been made in almost 10 years. The parts were stored in a warehouse and transported without a box because, well, that's just how it's done. Sometimes it's the luck of the draw with discontinued cars.
Well, we're going over to take our morning trip over to Safari HP. See what's going on, see what the priority is, what we need to get done today. We always go through every vehicle that's being built so that we know that our time schedule coincides with their time schedule to keep the workflow going. So we're taking our trip over. It's not very far, but we need to stop here at our neighborhood inconvenience store. See our friend Ryan. He's the store owner here. Pretty decent guy. I like to give him a hard time, but then most people that know me know that if I give you a hard time, that means you're I like to. If I don't ever say anything to you, then you might as well just go up the road because I got nothing for you. Yeah, here's Ryan's car. He thinks it's the fastest car ever built. It's not even a Hellcat.
How you doing, sir?
Good, and you?
Welcome to the best 7-Eleven in the world.
I'm on this wonderful diet. So throughout this season, you'll see shrinkage here. Maybe by next season, I'll be as slim as Dylan. Doubtful, but we're gonna try. So we stop by here every day, at least once.
That's right.
I haven't figured out why yet, but
Because you love them and this is the best store ever.
As we've established, Safari makes the best Land Rover Defenders. Let's see what's going on in the shop.
I'm Sean Keenan. I'm the shop foreman here at Safari HP. We build badass vehicles. We do frame off restorations, paint, dash, everything, and we put some of the best motors out there. We got a Chevy Corvette, we got an LS3 in this one here. Everything on this truck is custom, and we can totally outfit these with anything from wing top protectors to, if somebody wants to go camping, go to the beach, have luggage racks, roll cages. Everything we do on these vehicles is custom. You want winches, you want something that's going to grab attention while you're cruising through town or out on the countryside, we can do it all. This vehicle here got a total paint job. We outfitted this one with a snorkel, roll cage, and these wing top protectors also. And one nice thing about this is the customer had a vision for his interior. All this is just custom to the customer's liking. This vehicle here is one of our Florida locals. We're just doing some maintenance for him and doing some upgrades at the same time.
While Dan takes care of some business there, let's see what Stucky's up to.
All right, well, we're back at, I guess the Land Rover den, you could call it. Got another red one here. Believe it or not, it's not the same one as last time. This is actually, I think, probably the third or fourth one since then, but we gotta keep it going. We've got all these unnecessary rivets here. These are not even the correct rivets. Got a lot of galvanized, oxidation, rust, whatever you want to call it, on all 4 doors. This wing, she's got some boo-boos. White top like normal. Let's see how pretty she is. What y'all think? Whole inside in here is getting bed lined. Obviously after repairing that, that's another Land Rover.
Stucky, you're great, but we have someone new to bring on. Dan?
Well, we have a new member of our crew now, Pascal. Very well-known body and paint man in the area. I feel like we're truly blessed to have him join our team. He's a good team player. I think he's going to be a great addition. Let's go meet him.
My name is Pascal Wasnel, which is basically Frenchie for most people here. I grew up in a small town in the south of France, so that makes me a French redneck. You don't see many of those, and I'm proud to wear that tag. I'm not a Canuck. I don't mix it all up. This is not Canada, okay? Nothing wrong with those guys, but I'm a full-blown French redneck, and I've been doing this all my life. I'm 55 almost, going on, 12. Love cars, love motorcycles, and looking forward to be part of the team and having a ball doing good stuff.
We're bringing on more badass people to give you more badass. Speaking of which, subscribe for the most badass. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as well. We'll see you on the next episode of Badass Body Shop. Stay badass. Oh, by the way, why should you subscribe?